G'day everyone, Artist Wayne here, on what would be a very strange and stressful ride indeed. Things didn't seem to go right from the very beginning, and they would end in the over-revving of a bike, a cloud of dust, as our great mate, Ian the Legend Minus, would hit the deck and then leave the Ourimbah State Forest in an ambulance. But don't despair, boys and girls. Just like a Thai massage, this story has a happy ending. And like I said earlier, today things started to go wrong right from the get-go. So let's start from the very beginning, shall we? So I can explain how it all unfolded. It all started before we even jumped on our bikes, when my mate Gaz noticed that Kimmy's KTM had a stuffed water hose. That's when Andy, aka Chunky Dog, came to the rescue and headed off to buy a new one. And whilst they were doing that, we hit the trails for a little warm-up ride before returning to meet up with them and our mate Josh and his little posse of riders. So off I rode with Gaz, Ian Minus, Mad Mal, Amy the Pocket Rocket, Tom, and Santiago, followed by a posse of his mates. And if you're wondering who that magnificent rider is out in front, well, it's me. Because today I had Gaz, Mad Mal and Santiago sharing their video files with me, which probably isn't a good thing, because now you'll get to see how hopeless I am. That was Gaz following me, and now we're on board with Mad Mal. And as Gaz patiently waits for all the riders, we would shortly meet up with the rest of the gang and head over to the place that Amy the Pocket Rocket Possum and I were keen to get to, called the Can Opener. Although after that effort it could be renamed the Nutcracker. See, earlier on in the week, Amy, Tom and I were witness to the fantastic riding exploits of our mate Jellic Knight Jody as she rode the hardest line here on the Can Opener. So today everyone was getting in on the action. Pretty much every line on the Can Opener is hard. It's just that some are harder than others. Off we went in search of more fun trails, but it wasn't long after this that everything started to unravel, and we would all be scrambling to help our fallen mate, Ian the Legend Minus. Here we are at the scene of the accident, picking up the action on board with Gaz. And there's Ian on the right, picking up his bike, obviously having made one attempt already. go, Ian is on Gaz's ride again, and then they both crash at the same time in different directions. So here it is from my camera view.
Come on, boys, get into it!
Ian's about to make his second attempt.
What?
Broken. The bike's fine where it is.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
My arm needs support.
Okay, do you want us to get the bike away from you or
No,
not?
no.
It's good where it is. Just hold his arm up.
Yeah.
Who's got a first aid? Hey, buddy.
I do.
What's the matter, Ian?
He's broken his arm.
I think it's his elbow. Where's it sore, Ian?
Shoulder, I think.
Yeah, it looks like you've dislocated your shoulder.
I'll have to say it, Mad Mal should have been a doctor. Because everyone, including Ian and the paramedics, thought his humerus had snapped. It even appeared that way.
You're gonna have to just time it and swivel him at the same time.
Put it down low. Put it down low, mate. Bring it up, Wayne. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up.
It's times like these when everyone comes together to help a fallen mate. From the total stranger in the four-wheel drive who quickly phoned for an ambulance, to the paramedics who did a fantastic job as they always do. Gaz retrieving Ian's ute and bike so we could leave it at Mal's place. Chunky Dog who would pick Ian up from the hospital that very night. That's right, I told you this story has a happy ending. Because when Ian arrived at hospital, they found that it was only a shoulder dislocation. And that's better than a broken humerus. I mean, if the outcome of a situation is happy, this compensates for any previous difficulty or unpleasantness. Or to put it more simply, all's well that ends well. I'm artist Wayne Dowson, and thanks for watching, everyone.